What's going on, Navy fans? Another weekend, another upset here at home for Navy lacrosse. Let's see what else you might have missed this weekend. I'm Tim Nolan, and this is your Navy Weekly Warmup. Number 10 Navy women's Lax defeated number 7 Florida 14-11 on Saturday. It's the second win over a top 10 team already this season for the unbeaten Mids. Senior captain Ava Jovino totaled a team high of 3 goals and 3 assists. Navy hits the road to play at South Florida this Saturday at noon. Navy women's basketball got a stellar performance of its own. How's a career-high 31 points from junior Sinai Barnett-Gay. Navy beats Colgate 73-63. The Navy women clinch the outright regular season title. The Mids host Loyola on Wednesday at 7 in their final home game before the Patriot League tournament begins next Monday. Here in Alumni, Navy men's basketball won its 13th in a row. The Mids beat Colgate 85-69. The men finished 25-6 overall and 17-1 in Patriot League regular season play. It's the first time the Navy men's and women's basketball teams have won outright league titles in the same year. Navy hosts the winner of Army and Bucknell on Thursday night at 7 in the Patriot League quarterfinals. Elsewhere, Navy men's indoor track and field is also raising a banner. The Mids won their 6th consecutive conference title. It's Navy's 16th Patriot League crown in indoor, surpassing Army for the most in league history. Swimming and diving secured more hardware. Both the Navy men and women won the ECAC title. That's 16 in the last 17 seasons for the men, while the women secured their 8th in the last 12 years. To the diamond, Navy baseball took 2 of 3 from St. Bonaventure over the weekend. Freshman Owen Vipers threw 7 shutout innings in yesterday's 4-0 win over the Bonnies. The 7-3 Mids continue their homestand against Coppin State tomorrow at 3. And in Philadelphia, Navy men's squash won a match at the Hone Cup for the first time in 18 years. Sophomore Winston Tang ended his season with a 27-2 record. That's tied for the second most wins in a season in Navy history, and his 93.1 winning percentage is a program record for players with at least 20 wins. And keeping it on the courts, Navy women's tennis is starting to get something cooking. The Mids won their 6th consecutive match this past weekend, topping both George Washington and St. Joe's on Sunday. Meanwhile, the Navy men took care of Long Island on Saturday. We got one more shout out for you. How about number 7 Navy Rifle? At the Great American Rifle Conference Championships, the Mids placed 3rd out of 6 teams. The only 2 they fell to, number 1 Kentucky, defending national champions, and number 4 West Virginia. Navy will take part in the national championships coming up March 13th and 14th at Ohio State University. Remember that Navy women's lacrosse upset I told you about, by the way, to start this one? Well, the Navy Mids are now number 5 in the nation, the highest ranking in program history. For all else regarding your favorite Navy sports, make sure you check out This Week in Navy Sports. It's presented by Navy Federal Credit Union, and you can find it on NavySports.com.